Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Precipice house, Eric asks Ridge how they're going to deal with this. He wants to know if Brook has any sapience. Ridge says he didn't spend the night with her last night. Steffy muses about getting up and getting ready for work. Are we really not going in? She asks her pater. He says, nope. Eric learns that Ridge told Brook he couldn't live on the same property as Hope. Steffy wouldn't take orders from Hope and Carter. Eric grunts, that goes without saying. Just also, Zend walks in. He announces he's relinquishing. I'm a Forester. I'm standing with my family. In Forester's main office, Carter clears all the prints except Stephanie and Eric's from behind the office. He calls for a meeting with all of the division heads as Hope walks in. She tells him how good he looks in that president. Carter's first sanctioned act is to hire her back if she'll accept. Hope teases him. Does he know any good attorneys who'll help her look over the contract? After giving him her terms, which include unlimited access to the man in charge, Carter assures her that she belongs there. Hope says it's nice to hear. She feels lucky to have him by her side. In the design office, Katie looks at the print of Elektra she was transferred with concern. Brook comes in and updates her family that she didn't sleep well. She kept hoping Ridge would come home. Katie's sorry. Brook has faith that effects will work out, it'll just take some time. Katie is there for her, the Logans take care of their own. Brook thanks her and asks why she wanted to see her. Katie has commodity to show her. At Il Giardino, Remy also looks at the print of Elektra. He flashes to digitizing and altering it. Sheila notices his expression and asks what's going on. He says he's just allowing about a friend of his. Sheila asks if he wants to talk about it. In the salon, Elektra asks Will to help her trim some fabric. She teases that he might be overqualified for the job. Will says this job comes with gratuities like spending time with her. She's glad and doesn't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. Elektra tells Will she texted Remy because she feels bad about the way they left effects. She'd like them all to hang out. Will asks if she's sure they didn't date. She says he's just a friend, but he's sensitive. She'd feel bad if she hurt his passions. Will thinks it's strange when she tells him Remy hasn't responded yet. He learns that Remy was kind of a nonconformer and they were both nerds in academy. Elektra also gets cerebral about the wisdom of making jewelry. Will tells her she's beautiful and smart. Elektra says Remy likes computer wisdom, and he was there for me during a delicate time. At Il Giardino, Remy tells Sheila that he was checking out what someone posted online. Sheila suggests he get back to work, Cleric doesn't shirk her. After she walks off, Remy goes back to his phone. In the design office, Katie tells Brook she got in dispatch with prints of Elektra. She shows Brook, who gawps, oh wow. She allowed. Elektra was sweet and innocent. Katie complains that this is Will's gal and they also see ain't go negative hype right now. Brook agrees. They'll have to end their relationship with Elektra. In the main office, Carter tells Hope they're going each in on Hope for the future, which will get all the coffers it needs. Ivy knocks and comes in. She heard that Carter is head of Forester now. He assures her it won't affect the jewelry line. Ivy asks if she comes to him for blessing now. Carter says, yeah. Ivy admits she's having a hard time imagining how her family members feel about this. At the Precipice house, Zen tells Ridge, Steffy, and Eric that Carter and Hope asked him to stay on, but he's a Forester. He wouldn't betray his family. Steffy thinks he should review. Ridge agrees. They need someone there to represent their interests until they can take the company back. In the salon, Will asks Elektra about the delicate time in her history she keeps pertaining to. She says it would have been much more delicate without Remy. At Il Giardino, Remy smothers and cries as he flashes to Elektra telling him they're not musketeers like that and to Will asking him to leave Forester Creations. In the design office, Katie and Brook wish it didn't have to be this way. Ivy knocks and comes in. She asks if this is about Hope and Carter. Katie says it's about her bastard, Electra. We're going to have to let her go from Forrester. Ivy gawps. She asks what could conceivably be the problem with Electra. Katie tells her they just do and suppose she's a good fit for the company. Ivy says she'll have to give her commodity further. None of this makes sense. Electra comes by and Katie tells her they'll have to let her go from Forrester. In his room, Remy smirks, say farewell to Will. In the main office, Carter and Hope look ahead to fallout. Hope says they'll remain positive, however, it'll look like bitterness if they want to be negative and go low. Carter says it looks like they're on their own. He's not sure Ridge, Steffy, and Eric will ever come back. He wants her to be part of his administrative platoon. Hope has to concentrate some of her energy on getting her line up and running. Carter would like her sapience. She thinks it's a nice change of pace to have her opinion valued. She believes in his vision and is thrilled to stand by him. Carter muses that he'll need an astral CEO to run the day-to-day. I suppose I know the perfect person. He thrills Hope by telling her he wants Brook to be CEO. She can't stay to tell her. I love you so much, she gushes. Carter loves her too. They kiss. At Steffy's place, Zen can't believe his family wants him to stay on and work with Hope and Carter. Eric advises him that he's a developer, you design. Ridge says it'll be nice to have someone on the inside. Steffy agrees. She predicts that the takeover won't last and their day of reckoning will be there before they know it. Ridge says that Carter doesn't get fashion. He doesn't have the gift or vision. Eric declares that they're the company. Steffy's sure they'll Gamara without them. Ridge agrees, and there's no help in sight. Remy Price could be much more dangerous than he seems. Indeed, though so far he's hung up snooper deep faking Electra Forrester in porn shots, he could snap and Bill Spencer may have to save his son's life. Compulsive sharpers are known to be jealous, and numerous times they'll strike out at a perceived rival for their love object's affections. The snooper may call what they feel for their coveted prize love, but really, it's not, it's all about control and subjection. Electra can't see what Remy's all about and has no idea what he really thinks of her, but Will Spencer can see right through him. Will may not see the whole picture yet, but he knows what Remy feels for Electra and how he acts around her is healthy, and he'll go into defensive mode. Will might advise Remy to watch his step where Electra's concerned, and if he doesn't, he'll answer to him and that's what will set Remy off. The hallmark of an compulsive snooper is their possessiveness and covetousness, and the mindset if I can't have her, also nothing can, and that's what makes them so dangerous. And this mindset isn't confined to men either. Women can have it as well. Will can tell there's commodity veritably, off about Remy. He'll keep a close eye on how Remy acts around Electra, and especially how he looks at her. If Remy's not so sneaky, he stays hidden when he's stalking. It wouldn't count if the object of the snooper's attention returns his passions or not. In their mind, any bit of kindness proves their love for them. Sharpers have killed people to prove their love and impress their love objects. And they've killed said love objects as well, suppose John Hinckley, Jr., and Robert John Bardo. Predictably, Remy's fatal magnet turns into fatal action by Bill. When he catches him trying to exclude his competition for Electra, Remy may target both Will and Electra. Bill could be meeting the couple for lunch at Il Giardino when he spots Remy's gun, or it could have escalated to an indeed more dangerous situation. Bill learned an assignment in how to spot a retired sickie through his horrible experience with Luna Nozawa. Chances are, Remy may stalk the couple and follow them, conceivably to Bill's house, rather than a public place. But Remy wouldn't count on Bone Bill Spencer turning into Pop Bear with a gun, and he wouldn't live to tell it.